Welcome back to College Hill Farm. Well, here we are in the kitchen. Of course, we're in Crystal's kitchen. She's on vacation. Going to be out of town for a while. So, let's talk about hothouse tomatoes. Now, I call them hothouse tomatoes. These are your typical tomatoes that you buy in the grocery store. If we open these up, I'm going to open one up here. They're always really firm. Okay? But they have some characteristics that just make them taste like cardboard. First off, they're a special type of tomato that's bred to be shipped. Okay? This tomato has probably made it 1,500 miles to get to my grocery store. It was bred to be very firm-fleshed, so the skin is real tough, so it doesn't bruise easy. It was made to be picked partially green, so that when it gets here, it didn't ripen on the vine, but it retains that nice red color, and it keeps for a pretty long time in your grocery store. Well, first off, if you ever grow tomatoes of your own, and I grow plenty of heirloom tomatoes. So if you're used to heirloom tomatoes, you really don't want to eat that. But this has some very redeeming qualities that if you pay attention, you can use over and over and over. Now, first off, the skin is very resilient, and the flesh is fairly resilient too. That makes this a perfect tomato to freeze in slices. So, the very first thing I want to do here is I want to cut that tomato into slices. Let's get that end off. Okay, there we go. There's the end. Now, I'm going to cut it in about 1/4 inch slices. Okay, there we go. Now, what do I do with these? Well, I will lay these out flat on a baking sheet and put them right in the freezer, just like they are, and let them freeze. Now, in upcoming videos, we'll show you what we do with these to make them more palatable. But today, I'm going to use 2 of these because I want to make a ham sandwich for my lunch. And I want to show you what we do to make these taste better. Okay, I've got 2 packages of these tomatoes. Of course, the one I've already opened and started cutting, and I've got another package. I want to put these back for sandwiches and other stuff that we use these kind of tomatoes for. Again, they have a perfect purpose. A lot of people don't pay attention to that purpose. They just miss the boat completely, but they have a perfect purpose. So what I'm going to do is I start off here with a little black pepper, and it's made on the heaviest grind you can do. Okay, see, that looks like quite a bit of pepper, and it is quite a bit. Now, for some good old-fashioned sea salt, the heavy grind stuff. It makes a difference, and this doesn't have any I'll get it out here in a minute. It doesn't have any iodine in it. All right, now once you've got that, the real thing that helps these peppers, these tomatoes, is this. This is a block of Parmesan cheese. Now, when you buy Parm, you need to buy it in the big triangular pieces. Okay, don't get it out of that bucket. You know, that green bucket that people buy Parmesan in. That's only for putting on pizzas. Okay, it's only for putting on pizzas. This is the real stuff, and you want to buy it in a block like this, and it doesn't take a whole lot. So I'm going to grate some of this off, and you'll see how much I use. There's a lot of flavor in this Parmesan. That's it. That's all I'm going to use. You can't hardly tell I even took any off of that. Then I wrap it back up in a paper towel, because this is how you keep it fresh. Put the other paper towel on it too. And then in a Ziploc bag back in your refrigerator. That will keep that parm fresh. And I already smell that strong. Now, next, I'm going to take just a little bit of the fresh basil we harvested the other day. Basil's a great thing, and I'll show you what to do with the frozen basil too. And I'm just going to take and put 4 or 5 of these around on this. Just break them off in little pieces. Not rocket science. There's the flowers. I don't want the seeds. They're a little bitter. But if I got a flower, I'd take that too. Alright. There's our basil. Now, the trick to the tomato really doesn't have any enhanced flavor at this point. All the flavor is in the cheese and the salt and pepper. Okay, the tomatoes they just don't have any flavor right now. But remember what I told you about these tomatoes? The flesh is very strong and the skin is very strong. Well, now I'll take these 2 tomatoes and pop them in the microwave for a minute. Then we'll look at them and see if they need another minute. So let me put them in the microwave. Okay, this is what they look like after a minute. Look at how those are, look at how they've shed some of their moisture and how they've softened up. They are just perfect to go on this sandwich. They still hold together, but some of that old latent moisture is gone. There they are. Now, will I put mayonnaise on that? I probably will put a little mayonnaise on it. But that has improved the flavor of these hothouse tomatoes 1,000%. Now, again, what am I going to do with the rest of these? Well, the rest of these, I'm going to go ahead and slice them all up. Even these in this other container. I'll slice them all up. Then I'll turn around and put them single layer on a sheet pan and put them in my freezer till they freeze solid. And then I'll take them off the sheet pan and put them in a Ziploc bag so that they're easily accessible for other things. And in the upcoming video, you're going to see how we do that. Now, this is just right for eating, so I'm going to go ahead and have my ham sandwich, and we'll see you in the next video. Be certain to like and subscribe. For now.